This afternoon, I'll bring in Congressman Troy Nehls on this to get his response here. We appreciate you joining us from Texas there. So this is something that a lot of folks have been watching because this story has been hard to get a hold of, if you will, because it's been centered on leaks. At one point, this was about nuclear documents. We now have yet to not hear anything about nuclear documents. We know they're classified material seized. The search warrant was released. The media was able to look at that. But many want the affidavit because this would show why the FBI thought they were warranted with their search warrant to go in with 30 FBI agents. But a lot of folks are speculating this judge is not going to unseal these documents. How do you feel about that?
Well, Sean, thank you for having me. That's exactly right. At 1 o'clock, you're going to find out that they are not going to unseal that affidavit. It is that affidavit from that confidential informant who, number one, for your viewers, will never, ever be identified. They don't have to ever identify a confidential informant. But the comments, the statement, the written statement from that confidential informant allow them to establish his probable cause and get into Mar-a-Lago. What stinks about the whole thing is that the DOJ and the FBI knew for several months, and they were at Mar-a-Lago in June, that Trump had these documents there. Now, I think President Trump and his team said we can declassify classified material, but why 9 hours? If they knew that there were 13 boxes or 1,300 boxes, they knew where these documents were. Why did it take 9 hours to go inside Mar-a-Lago and snoop around? Because they're looking for something else. It's not even, in my opinion, about the documents. It's what else they can find by going through drawers in the bedroom. Maybe they even looked underneath the mattress. So I think that's what this is about. It's to destroy Trump and keep him off the ballot in 2024.
There's also this big issue of the American public's trust of the FBI, or how the FBI is viewed in the eyes of every American. Media outlets as well reporting this. Again, several headline tears here. Associated Press saying media to ask judge to release Trump's search warrant affidavit here. And they quoted the New York Times, the Washington Post, the Wall Street Journal, CNN, and others to release this. Because if they don't, then everyone's left to speculate on leaks and leaks alone. And we know that some leaks are true, some leaks aren't. And getting to fact-based reporting is very difficult when you don't have these things. That being said, this is an ongoing investigation. So the next step is this, but also Trump saying he could release the surveillance footage at Mar-a-Lago to show to the public. Your thoughts on that?
Well, I think the president should show it. I think, though, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt on exactly when he wants to release that. But what we do know, and in my humble opinion, the DOJ, the FBI, they're going to find an ambitious prosecutor, and they're going to indict Donald Trump on something. They just are. They're going to find a friendly grand jury up in the D.C. swamp area, and they're going to indict him to try to destroy him and keep him off the ballot in 2024. But, you know, you heard Garland out there the other day saying that he's disgusted because people are attacking the FBI. Most men and women in this country support FBI and the agents that work each and every day hard. What we don't support, and what the American people don't support, is the crooked people at the top of the FBI. It's the leadership of the FBI that needs to change because they've weaponized it against individuals like Donald Trump, going back to Russia collusion, all that. The dossier, it was all fake. It was all nothing but a lie. So shame on them. They need new leadership at the FBI.
Again, the search warrant, all we know is it could be potential obstruction charges, charges on the violations of the Espionage Act, which is a World War I era act, not many modifications made to that act. But here we are. The media is waiting to see on this. I want to take it to Texas if I can, one of the border states there. We'll talk border. We'll wrap it up. New York Post writing this: border arrests are more than last year's on record, topping last year, 2 million by the end of September. We also know that CBP, Customs and Border Protection, is seizing more than 1,500 pounds of heroin through the fiscal year of 2022. We know that there's human trafficking involved, reporting by the CBP, the Customs Border Patrol as well. You also have this story here, Congressman, that busing migrants, illegal migrants, to New York City, to D.C., New York City now putting them up in hotels. Talk to me about the response from Governor Abbott, the pushback from the mayor in New York City and D.C. and others. What's your response?
Well, I think it's kind of funny in some ways that you have the mayor in New York City, Adams, and the D.C. mayor Bowser asking now for federal help. You don't know what a crisis is, young man and young lady. You've received a few thousand from Texas. We have 5 to 6,000 coming through every single day, and we're over 2 million people this year. So give me a break. I applaud Governor Abbott. Instead of sending 5 buses, I'd send 50 buses a day. I would send them to all these liberal cities where these mayors said, we are a welcoming city, we are a sanctuary city. Let's send them all. Let's get flight attendants down at our southern border and guide these individuals into these liberal mayors, and then see who they can complain about. You need to go back to Joe Biden and thank him for this, because it's not Greg Abbott. Texas has been struggling for years on our southern border, and it's about time we do something and put it in the backyard of these liberal mayors who always say, you know what, Texas, what are you complaining about? 66 known terrorists have come through our southern border this year. 66. That's 5 times more than it's a lot. It's a lot of people. It's more than the last 5 years combined. It only took 19 to take down our towers. The American people got to understand that. We have bad hombres coming through that southern border, and we need to protect America.
We'll leave it right there. That is Congressman from Texas, Troy Nehls. Troy, good to see you. Thanks so much for your time, Congressman. We appreciate that.
Thank you. God bless.